All right, so Lucky, that was Satan, man. A brother had called and stopped my video, but it's all good. I got do not disturb on and everything, but I'll get that figured out later. But yeah, let's just keep going.
Going to talk to a woman, pay a woman a compliment. Like, it is that bad, you all. Women have cried wolf so much that men don't even want to touch a woman, compliment a woman, date a woman, be in a relationship with a woman, settle down with a woman, nothing. Okay. And when I'm saying touch, I'm not talking about like that. I'm just talking about in regards of, being flirtatious, whatever. And it's so bad, you all, also, as if it can get any worse, but it's so bad, also, you all, that if you are dating a woman, she'll make it a big scene if you make any kind of advance at her. Let's say that you want to touch her hand, hold her hand. Let's say that you want to give her a kiss on the cheek, whatever. That's wrong, bad, alert, red flag. And so,
Okay, I'm gonna fast forward it because it was something that she said.
full of women out there that are worthy enough of him talking to her, having an interaction, and so on and so forth. But again, the climate is just so hazardous for men that men don't even want to talk to those women, because you don't know what you're going to get if you do approach that woman. You know?
Yeah, so this is y'all's fault, and I'm happy that this woman is taking accountability. Because women definitely do lack accountability for the most part. So, I don't know if she's doing this for content or she really feels like this, because you do have women that, hey, these women know how to get around, man. These women know how to deceive. So you could, this is a top talking point, which it might not be, popular with the majority of the females, but the male are gonna tune in. The male's gonna tune in, and then what the women are gonna tune in. So but anyway, yeah. I hope she really believes this, but she's on point though.
So it's just this very sticky and tricky situation that men are just fleeing from, leaving the responsibility to a lot of women. Because here's the thing, and we have more clips we're going to get into in a second, but y'all like the video, okay? Here's the thing. The women, the women are the ones who, again, not only created these environments for these men, but now y'all are in a position to where you have to face the very things that a lot of the men had to face. And I don't think that women can handle it. We can't handle being in a man's shoes.
You can't, and I'm glad that she is recognizing it, and a lot of women are recognizing it now. Okay, like you are not, your genetic makeup is not built to be able to withstand what us men have. What us men, go through. But she's basically saying that, now that the tables are turning, y'all are not going to be able to, handle rejection at a wide scale or whatnot. All right, just as we've done through the years, and continue to persevere. you know.
Y'all heard the list of reasons why a lot of the men are not approaching the women of today. Fear of rejection, what else? Not feeling good enough, being unsuccessful, so on and so forth. So that is something that the women are going to have to experience as well. You know? Now, luckily for us, men will take into account and consideration our feelings a lot more than we would do for them. But nonetheless, that is what y'all have to do now. The men are backing out. So it's so many different.
I like how she said, y'all. She said she's not part of that. Either she has someone at home, or she's like, say, hey, it's not me. It doesn't apply to her.
things going into this, and I just don't know if y'all can really handle it. In addition to that, a lot of these women are feeling kind of forced to have to be the initiator as far as the pursuit of men, because let's face it, a lot of the women out there are struggling. We're struggling with our female nature as far as needing companionship and love and support. We're struggling financially with the world being what it is today. So on all fronts, yeah, it is something that is beneficial for a woman to do as far as pursuing a man, because you need him. You need his love. You need his companionship. You need his help. You need his guidance. You need his leadership. You need everything that is associated and attached to a man, pun intended. So while it's this thing of a lot of men not really caring, the women do. Okay, y'all are feeling the effects way harder and stronger than these men ever are, which is why a lot of the men are backing out. They don't need you. And for so long, a lot of the women have said, I don't need a man. I'm strong and I'm independent. I can do better myself. And now those men are adopting those same traits and lifestyles and mentalities of a lot of the women. I can do bad by myself. So, in order for me to even get involved with a woman, she has to be exceptional. And so now men are looking for exceptional women, and a lot of the women are just not measuring up. And it's very, very sad for me because I recently came across a comment in my comment section on our video that we did.
Okay, I think that's about it. But yeah, hey, so she was on point. She was just saying that basically y'all are reaping what y'all sowed in this dating game, so to say. You know, y'all missed out on a lot of decent men that could have been your knight in shining armor, so to say. But instead, you getting pregnant by Ray Ray and Pookie, and then and multiple of them at that, not just one or two. It's women out here with 4 or 5 baby daddies, man. So hey, this thing is over with, man. So that's it of that video. I didn't watch the whole thing. So yeah, I just wanted to get certain parts. But let's go to the book of Proverbs, chapter 31 and verse 1. The words of King Lemuel, the prophecy that his mother taught him. Wait, what, my son? And what, the son of my womb? And what, the son of my vows? Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to which destroy kings. Okay, so hey, give not your strength to women, man. All right, and men worldwide are getting into this mantra, getting into the ways of the Lord, because everything that these red pillars are saying and all of these dating coaches or whatever, man, they're basically biting off the Bible. So their whole construct or their whole method is basically a watered down version, a severely watered down version of what Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah has already written for us, that we can freely receive. All we gotta do is get a Bible, or you already got a phone, you got the internet. So we don't need these red pillars. These guys, and most of these guys, they really use their YouTube status, their clout, or their status or their money to get women, and basically we're not the men that they say they are. They're hiding behind a cloak because hey, if they didn't have all that status or money or fame or whatnot, and most of that shit is scripted too. They be paying these girls off, man. So hey, that red pill stuff is done as well, man. All right, it's a very severely watered down version of what the Bible tells us to do, and how to carry ourselves as men. So there you go, giving out your strength unto women, man. And that also means, and that also goes into watching who you give your seed to, because that is your strength. All right. Isaiah 13 and verse 12. Yeah, verse 12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. So the Lord is creating, he's selecting certain men and putting them through the furnace of adversity. And because the Lord likens his men, his elect men, to fine gold. And what do you have to do because of this dross that we have received, being in this captivity, all of the captivities, but more overly the captivity that we're currently in, Babylon the Great, the worst one, basically the combination of all of the captivities of old, right? We are basically, Salakia, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, basically the Lord is cleaning us off, man. Okay, and that's how you clean gold. You have to melt it down, burn off the impurities, and then you'll have the pure gold. And that's what the Lord is doing to his men. Isaiah 13 and 12, once again, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. Well, I'm in the book of Isaiah. I'm just going to finish off in Isaiah 4 and 1. All right. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name. to take away our reproach. So in that day, man, and that number 7 is the number of completion. So in that day, women are going to be cleaving onto men to, basically the men of the Lord to escape, these perils. And even on a lower level, these women are going to be trying to seek a man, period. All right, a man, period. Just for protection. But most of these men, like the scriptures say, they're going to be bitched out. All right, and that's in the book Isaiah, the 13th chapter. All right, the men that basically have their hands on their loins like a woman in travail, because if you don't have the spirit and power of the Lord, you're not going to be able to get through these perilous times that's to come, man. The days of Jacob trouble, man. You're not. All right. The only reason that the elect is going to get through it is because they are the elect and they have the spirit and power of the Lord. So I'm gonna end it with this one. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 32 and verse 2. And a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind, and a convert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. So when all hell breaks loose, all right, the Lord's going to have his elect men that are going to be like a hiding place from the wind, because they're going to have the mark of exemption on them, okay? And, they're going to have the protection of the elect, because the elect are sealed and covered by the actual blood of Yahweh Shai through that covenant. Okay, that covenant only it applies to the whole of Israel, but the 2/3 of Israel, they're gonna get it on the back end. They have to get destroyed over here to be birthed into the kingdom in their right minds, with shame, but in their right minds. And then they would be part of the covenant. But that blood only applies to the Lord's elect. That's right now, that will make it through Jacob's trouble. Okay, and are written in the book of life. So I'm gonna end it with that. Lord willing, it was edifying. Gonna give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors due to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace, love, salutations, blessings to the Lord's elect, and until next time, shalom.